आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
Arnab Goswami on the debate.
The BJP says that Kejriwal is discharged, not acquitted, but they are looking at technicalities. The reality is that the liquor scam was the center point of a long-drawn attack on Arvind Kejriwal by the BJP with a principal premise, politically speaking, in terms of political strategy, that once he's ring-fenced and he loses the positioning of a person who is incorruptible, then he becomes politically vulnerable. Of course, everything does not go away, but the fact is that it has been said by the court today that whereas they have not defended the liquor policy, and in fact, in my interview with Manish Sisodia, even he has not defended the liquor policy. The court has said that the investigators have been unable to prove that there has been any prior agreement or meeting of minds indicative of a criminal conspiracy in the formulation of the liquor policy. So the court is not saying that there is no scam. The court is saying even if there is a scam, and this is my reading of what the court has said, you, that is the investigators, have been unable to prove that X, Y, Z, A, B, C sat together and had a prior agreement to indicate a criminal conspiracy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, therefore the court is basically saying that legally speaking, technically speaking, in terms of legal corroboration, the existence of a conversation or some facts which can lead to an inference don't amount to a strong enough case against Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia and others. Therefore, the question of the court is the strength of the evidence which it is not convinced by. For example, it says that as far as approver statements are concerned, there is only one major approver. On the basis of one approver statements, in this case a person called Raghav Amunta, you cannot build an entire case. It amounts to inadmissible hearsay. There again, ladies and gentlemen, what is the fundamental argument of the court? The court is saying that I am not questioning your approver, but you are taking the approver at face value. You are saying the approver is a wonderful person, inherently truthful. You have not questioned the approver enough. You have not questioned the methods. And if you start doing these things, then, and here are the strong words of the court, such conduct risks converting exceptional mechanism of pardon into an instrument for narrative construction rather than truth discovery, thereby causing serious prejudice to the accused and eroding confidence in the criminal justice process. This is entirely, however, a subjective observation of the court, which is then in its order. But the interesting thing about these orders, when they're completely one-sided, in this case, the court is completely against the central government and the CBI, then it risks the possibility of some other judge in an appellate court taking a different view. Now comes to the case on Manish Sisodia. The court says the whole case is based on inferences. You believe that he's made a mistake. That's what the court is saying. You have not been able to get me accurate evidence putting him in a conspiratorial meeting, clandestine deliberations, cash transactions. There is no financial trail. So Manish Sisodia, ladies and gentlemen, was the Deputy Chief Minister, the man who drafted the policy. What the court is saying, at the most, he may have made a mistake. He has made a mistake. He's done something wrong, maybe, but there is no quid pro quo, there is no financial trail, there is no recovery of a document. And therefore, if you've not been able to prove any money movement, you cannot say that there is conspiracy that he's the mastermind of. Ladies and gentlemen, a clip of an interview with Manish Sisodia that I did a while back, I asked him that if you come back to power again, will you bring back the liquor policy? He was ambiguous on that. Interestingly, he did not say, I will not bring back the liquor policy. But neither did he say that I will, which means they're not proud of the liquor policy. What is the overall political impact of all of this? One, I have three major points to make. One, for the Congress, this is an existential threat because Kejriwal comes back into the political reckoning. B, for the BJP, it's acute embarrassment. Because the whole controversy over the liquor case, now, of course, they will say we'll go to an appellate court, it's not the final verdict. But in terms of public perception, that whole attempt to put a corruption taint on Kejriwal has failed. 3, for Kejriwal himself, who has milked the position to the hilt, there he's crying, and while, one does empathize whatever his sentiments may be, he's not unaware that there are cameras on him. And crying before all the cameras will be seen to be an attempt at evoking a fair amount of public sympathy, and he is a practiced performer in that. However, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity before the Punjab elections and also the upcoming Gujarat elections for Kejriwal to give one more shot at making an impact. Both these states, especially Gujarat, is where there's been a 1 versus 1 battle. If Arvind Kejriwal manages to get an entry into Gujarat, being in power and is able to defend Punjab, ladies and gentlemen, then it could be at least to 50% a comeback for Arvind Kejriwal at a national level. Will it happen? I can't say. Today, however, is Kejriwal's day. Let's debate.
केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट नहीं है। हमारे ऊपर कीचड़ फेंका गया। 24 घंटे टीवी चैनलों के ऊपर डिबेट चलते थे, खबरें दिखाई जाती थी केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है, केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है।
संभालिए जरा अपने आप, संभालिए, हिम्मत
केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट नहीं है।
Arvind Kejriwal, the former Delhi Chief Minister, has been acquitted by a Delhi court along with 23 others.
मोदी जी ने और अमित शाह जी ने मिलके आजाद भारत का सबसे बड़ा राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र रचा। आम आदमी पार्टी को खत्म करने के लिए आम आदमी पार्टी के सबसे बड़े 5 नेताओं को जेल में डाल दिया गया। यहां तक कि सिटिंग चीफ मिनिस्टर, जो आज तक भारत के इतिहास में कभी नहीं हुआ, सिटिंग चीफ मिनिस्टर को उसके घर से घसीटकर जेल में डाला गया और 6 महीने तक जेल में रखा गया।
Delhi Raj Avenue Court today pulled up a CBI in the Delhi excise policy case, saying that the case against all 23 accused who the court acquitted was merely based on conjecture and not concrete evidence. The court said that the charge sheet filed by the CBI was full of internal contradictions. It did not have enough evidence to establish a conspiracy or a criminal intent on the part of any of the 23 accused. It also recommended that a departmental inquiry be ordered against the CBI officials who were involved in this investigation.
पूरे देश के लिए, पूरे देश की राजनीति के लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी जैसा व्यक्ति देश के प्रधानमंत्री की कुर्सी पे बैठ के ईडी को, सीबीआई को, सबको दुरुपयोग करेगा और किसी भी विपक्षी पार्टी को खत्म करने के लिए काम कर रहे नेताओं को जेल में डालेंगे, सारे कानूनों का दुरुपयोग करते हुए, संस्थाओं का दुरुपयोग करते हुए।
CBI, however, disagrees with the trial court's judgment that no prima facie case was made out in this case. It says it will approach the Delhi High Court to seek a review of the judgment by the trial court and against what it claims a wrong interpretation of the evidence by the trial court.
The BJP says it's not over. The CBI has challenged the verdict in the High Court.
कि उन सारे साक्ष्यों को हम रख रहे हैं और हमें निश्चित रूप से इस आदमी के अपराधी होने का, घोटालेबाज होने के सारे प्रमाण हैं। तो मैं किसी अदालत पे कमेंट नहीं करना चाहता, मगर ऊपरी अदालत में ये सारे साक्ष्यों की जीत होगी।
Now, for the former Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal, it is a massive vindication as it clears him of the central accusations that painted him as a corrupt leader. And remember, this also comes after he had to let go of his CM post, spent months in jail. So he has painted this judgment as a victory of truth over political vendetta.
23 acquitted in all, including K. Kavita, daughter of KCR, in what was called the South Lobby link. That too collapses today.
for the support that I have got and for the web of lies that they have destroyed through this judgment. BJP might want to say 100 things, but truth will prevail, and I have 100% faith in the judiciary of this country.
Now, viewers, with the court saying that there was no cogent material against Arvind Kejriwal, it's going to be a big boost for Aam Aadmi Party workers and leaders, and will certainly energize their base right ahead of polls. While for BJP and their narrative that there was indeed corruption in the Delhi excise policy case, it's a big setback. Remember, they had fought the last year assembly election in the Delhi on the plank that there was a rigorous corruption under Arvind Kejriwal, and they won the elections while AAP's seat share collapsed. So it's a big setback for them as well, and their narrative that there was in fact corruption in the Delhi excise policy case.
सिसोदिया जी, धन्यवाद, आप हमारे साथ हैं। आज बहुत बहुत बधाई हो, आपके लिए बहुत बड़ी जीत है। इट्स अ वेरी बिग विक्ट्री। मैं कोर्ट का ऑर्डर मेरे सामने है, मैं उसको पढ़ रहा हूं, उस पर बड़ी डिबेट और चर्चा, हमारी डिबेट इधर हो रही है। देखिए, बधाई तो आपको मैंने दे दी, अब 3-4 सवाल है जिस पर आप क्लैरिफाई करें। जो बीजेपी जो डिफेंड कर रही है, और हमारे साथ अजय आलोक है, वैसे आपके साथ 1-to-1 है, मैं डिबेट में नहीं ला रहा, अगर आप चाहेंगे तो आ जाएंगे। मगर वो कह रही है, पहली बात, कि घोटाला हुआ, इनका कहना यह है कि कोर्ट ने कहा है कि घोटाला हुआ है, मगर सरकार, ये कोर्ट नहीं मानती कि मनीष सिसोदिया और अरविंद केजरीवाल क्रिमिनल कंस्पिरेसी में, टेक्निकलिटी में उन्हें पकड़ा जा सकता है। इसलिए वो कह रही है एक तरह से टेक्निकल विक्ट्री है। बीजेपी कह रही है कि ये एक टेक्निकल विक्ट्री है। कोर्ट ने ये नहीं कहा है कि शराब घोटाला नहीं हुआ। वो कह रही है कि जो आरोपी है वो बैठ के मिलके इन्होंने कोई घोटाला किया, इसकी कोई तथ्य यानी कि कोई प्रमाण या प्रूफ नहीं है। इस पर आपका पहला जवाब मैं चाहता हूं, मनीष जी।
देखिए, देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने सीबीआई और ईडी का दुरुपयोग करते हुए एक पूरी मनोहर कहानी लिखवाई, झूठी। कोई सबूत नहीं था, हम डे वन से कह रहे हैं। कोई तथ्य नहीं था, हम डे वन से कह रहे हैं। ईमानदारी से एक शानदार ट्रांसपेरेंट तरीके से नीति बनाई गई, हम डे वन से कह रहे हैं। झूठी कहानियों के दम पर एक सिटिंग डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर को अरेस्ट कर लिया जाता है, उनको जेल में डाला जाता है, उनके और नेताओं को जेल में डाल दिया जाता है, पकड़ के इधर से उधर से। और उसके बाद आके कहते हैं कि अब जब कोर्ट डिसमिस कर देता है पूरे मामले को, कोर्ट कहता है भाई ये तो मामला चार्ज लायक भी नहीं है, ये मामला तो ट्रायल चलाने लायक भी नहीं है, इस पर मुकदमा नहीं चल सकता। तो ऐसे में कहते हैं जी सबूत नहीं थे। भाई आपने फिर बिना सबूत अरेस्ट क्यों किया? किसी को 18 महीने आप ऐसे बिना सबूत के जेल में डाल देते हो? ये तानाशाही लगा रखी है। फिर राजनीतिक कारणों से चुनाव जीतने के लिए दिल्ली का चुनाव अरविंद केजरीवाल को 4 बार जीत नहीं पाए, तो उसके बाद में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की ईमानदारी को खत्म करने के लिए, दिखाने के लिए कि अरविंद केजरीवाल ईमानदार नहीं है, झूठे बिना सबूत आरोप लगाए। और आज जब ये कहते घूम रहे हैं ना कि साहब सबूत नहीं थे, तो सबूत नहीं थे, हम भी तो ये कह रहे हैं। झूठ बोल रहे हो, बिना सबूतों के किसी का अरेस्ट कर लेते हो आप, बिना सबूतों के किसी को उठा के जेल में डाल दोगे। ये कैसी तानाशाही है भाई? तो मनीष जी, ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने यही कहा है कि भाई ये मामला तो मुकदमा चलाने लायक नहीं।
मनीष जी, मेरा दूसरा सवाल इससे यह है कि शराब की नीति जो थी वो तो गलत थी, आप भी मानेंगे, क्योंकि नीति गलत थी इसलिए आपने उसको वापस लिया।
नहीं,
आप आज ये तो नहीं कहेंगे कि शराब की नीति आपकी सही थी, भारत के लोगों के लिए या दिल्ली के लोगों की नीति तो गलत थी ना? ये तो आप मानने को तैयार है कि नहीं? टीवी पे लाइव आज
नहीं, बिल्कुल गलत नहीं थी।
फिर आपने वापस क्यों ली? व्हाई डिड यू टेक इट बैक?
क्योंकि एलजी ने वापस कराई, आप आज वही पॉलिसी पंजाब में चल रही है।
आज मैं ये सवाल करूं आपको कि अगर आप आज वापस दिल्ली में सरकार बना लें, क्योंकि आपने आज चैलेंज किया है और आम आदमी पार्टी कह रही है तो कराइए फिर दिल्ली में चुनाव। आप क्या ये कह रहे हैं कि अगर दिल्ली में आम आदमी पार्टी फिर से पावर में आ जाएगी तो आप फिर से यही शराब की नीति वापस लाएंगे?
यही शराब की नीति वापस लाएंगे या इसमें और सुधार करके लाएंगे 5 साल बाद जब सरकार बनाएंगे तो उस वक्त बताएंगे कि क्या पॉलिसी रहेगी। लेकिन आज सवाल यह है कि बिना आरोप, बिना तथ्य एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को चुनाव हराने के मकसद से नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने ईडी और सीबीआई का जम के दुरुपयोग किया, झूठे आरोप लगाए। आज वो सारे आरोप झूठे साबित हुए हैं, मुकदमा चलाने लायक नहीं पाए गए। और ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट की टिप्पणी आप याद करिए, उन्होंने भी कहा था कि अभी हम ट्रायल नहीं सुन रहे हैं, हम बेल सुन रहे हैं, लेकिन ट्रायल में यह मुकदमा 2 क्वेश्चन में फ्लैट हो जाएगा। सारी मीडिया हेडलाइंस थी, मैं उस वक्त जेल में था जब मैं पढ़ रहा था उसको, सारी मीडिया हेडलाइंस बनी थी कि ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इस शराब तथाकथित शराब घोटाले पर टिप्पणी करते हुए कहा है कि यह मुकदमा 2 क्वेश्चन नहीं झेल पाएगा, ट्रायल में फ्लैट हो जाएगा। आज वही बात साबित हो गई कि यह मुकदमा ट्रायल तो के 2 क्वेश्चन तो छोड़िए, ट्रायल लायक भी नहीं समझा गया।
अब ये जजमेंट जो है मनीष जी, जब जजमेंट बिल्कुल एक तरफा होता है, मतलब कि पूरी तरह से आपके सपोर्ट में होता है, तो जनरली लीगली माना जाता है कि अगर कोई मिडिल ऑफ द रोड फैसला हो वो अपहोल्ड कर देती है अपीलेट कोर्ट, यानी कि हाई कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट। जब एकदम वन साइड की होती है तो वो चैलेंज भी की जा सकती है। अगर मैं आज के जजमेंट को पढ़ूं, और मैं ऑपरेटिव पार्ट पढ़ चुका हूं, पूरा हर पन्ना नहीं पढ़ा है मैं मानूंगा, क्योंकि मैंने ऑपरेटिव पार्ट ऑर्डर पढ़ा है, बहुत वन साइडेड है मनीष जी, मतलब टोटली आपके समर्थन में है ना, मगर ये इसमें एक सब्जेक्टिविटी भी है।
ये हमारे समर्थन में नहीं है अर्णव, ये सच के समर्थन में।
वो ठीक है, मगर एक सब्जेक्टिविटी भी है जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि जो एक ही सिंगल अप्रूवर स्टेटमेंट के बेसिस पर केजरीवाल के खिलाफ केस हुई, ये पहली बात है। ये कोई दूसरा कोर्ट कुछ अलग भी कह सकता है। दूसरी बात, कोर्ट ने कहा कि जो ये पॉलिसी बनी है, कोई नो मटेरियल हैज बीन शोन टू सजेस्ट एनी प्रायर एग्रीमेंट और मीटिंग ऑफ माइंड्स इंडिकेटिव ऑफ क्रिमिनल कंस्पिरेसी। अब अपीलेट कोर्ट ये भी कह सकती है कि अगर पॉलिसी गलत है, अगर कोई प्रूफ नहीं है कि 10 लोगों ने बैठ के इस पर साइन किया, उसका मतलब नहीं है कि गलती नहीं हुई। तो क्या आपको लगता है कि ये जो ऑर्डर है, जो कोर्ट की फाइंडिंग्स है, ये चैलेंज हो सकता है? क्योंकि बीजेपी ने काफी स्ट्रांगली प्रोजेक्ट किया है कि पूरा अपीलेट कोर्ट में इसको चैलेंज किया जाएगा।
तो मतलब बीजेपी मान रही है ना कि वो सीबीआई को इसी तरह से चला रही है, सीबीआई बीजेपी के हिसाब से चल रही है ना, इसका मतलब ईडी बीजेपी के हिसाब से चल रही है ना, इसका मतलब कोर्ट नहीं चल रहे हैं बीजेपी के हिसाब से, लेकिन ईडी और सीबीआई चल रही है। इसीलिए बार बार वो कह रहे हैं कि अब हम सीबीआई से ये करा देंगे, अब हम ईडी से ये करा देंगे, हमने झूठे केस लगाए थे, सबूत नहीं थे, चलो एक कोर्ट से बरी हो गए, हम सीबीआई को बोलेंगे दूसरे कोर्ट में जाके चैलेंज करो, करें। नरेंद्र मोदी जी की कहानी हर जगह झूठ साबित होगी, क्योंकि नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने झूठ बोला है देश से। उन्होंने केजरीवाल जी को कहा था कट्टर बेईमान, चुनाव सभा में कहा था, संसद में कहा था। आज केजरीवाल जी कट्टर ईमानदार निकल के आए हैं, यह बात आज साबित हो गई है।
ये मनीष सिसोदिया जी, लाखों लोग इस वक्त पूछता है भारत में, आपको देखना है इस वक्त करीब 125 लोग तो हमारे एक लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग में है, बहुत लोग देख रहे हैं इस इंटरव्यू, 1.25 लाख सॉरी, बहुत लोग देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम को इंस्टाग्राम में, सब में। सवाल मुझे आज सुबह से एक ही बात लग रही कि बीजेपी से ज्यादा बेचैनी कांग्रेस को क्यों हो रही है? आज बीजेपी से ज्यादा रिएक्शंस हमको सुबह से कांग्रेस से मिल रही है। ये कह रहे हैं कि इससे प्रूव हो गया कि अरविंद केजरीवाल और सिसोदिया बीजेपी के सुविधाजनक यानी कि अपॉर्चुनिस्टिक सहयोगी है। बहुत तीखी टिप्पणी आ रही है वाड्रा कांग्रेस से, ऐसा क्यों?
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी 30 साल से गुजरात में सत्ता में है, उसको वॉकओवर दे रखा है कांग्रेस ने। असम जैसे राज्य में अभी चुनाव होने वाले हैं, वहां वॉकओवर दे रखा है कांग्रेस ने। पूरे देश में कांग्रेस ने अपनी घटिया राजनीति के चलते बीजेपी को वॉकओवर दिया है। आज अगर देश मोदी जी के हाथों बर्बाद हो रहा है, अगर आज देश का युवा तड़प रहा है, देश की पूरी दुनिया में बेइज्जती हो रही है, दुनिया भर के तरह के षड्यंत्र झेलने पड़ रहे हैं देश को मोदी जी की वजह से, तो वो वॉकओवर कांग्रेस ने दिया है उनको। वो वॉकओवर कांग्रेस ने देके रखा है हर जगह, और शायद इसलिए देके रखा है क्योंकि मोदी जी ने उनके ऊपर मुकदमा का डंडा तो चलाया, लेकिन हमें जेल भेजा, उनको जेल नहीं भेजा कभी। किसी कांग्रेस नेता
क्या कहना चाहते हैं? देखिए ये सवाल इस पर एक मनीष,
राहुल गांधी कभी जेल गए?
आपने ये क्यों कहा कि उन्होंने नहीं भेजा? वैसे मैंने आज के इंट्रोडक्शन में कहा कि दामाश्री वाले केस में कुछ नहीं हुआ, नेशनल हेराल्ड में कुछ नहीं हुआ, सोनिया गांधी राहुल गांधी पे कुछ नहीं हुआ, अभी तक बड़ा स्लो जा रहा है। मगर आप ये क्या इंडिकेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं?
मैं यही इंडिकेट कर रहा हूं कि कांग्रेस बीजेपी को वॉकओवर देती है अपने लोगों को बचाने के लिए। हमने कोई वॉकओवर नहीं दिया, हमको जेल में डाल दिया। तो अब आप देख लीजिए, जनता देख रही है, आपके लाखों व्यूअर जानते हैं
कि कोई कांग्रेस का सीनियर
क्या
लीडर
मतलब है?
हुआ,
वॉक
आम
ओवर
आदमी
देने
पार्टी
का
के
मतलब
top to
क्या होता है?
bottom
जरा इसको
इतने senior लोग
पॉलिटिकल
जेल
या
में रहते हैं।
इलेक्शन टर्म्स में समझाइए मनीष जी। वॉक ओवर का मतलब क्या है प्रैक्टिकल टर्म्स में?
आप ही ने क्वेश्चन में शब्द यूज किया था वॉक ओवर, तो मेरे लिए तो वॉक ओवर यही है कि तुम आराम से चुनाव जीतते रहो, हमारे लोगों को बचा के।
पॉलिटिक्स में अप डाउन तो होता है मनीष सिसोदिया, सार्वजनिक जीवन में सबके अप डाउन सबका होता है। अभी आपके पार्टी में राघव चड्ढा जैसे भी लोग हैं जिन्होंने आपका हाथ छोड़ दिया, राज्यसभा की सीट ले ली, आजकल यूट्यूब करते हैं, एक बार भी ओपनली केजरीवाल के लिए नहीं आए। आपने भी तो काफी अप डाउन देखा है, आपके कई साथियों ने आपको छोड़ा है इस समय में, उस पर कुछ विशेष टिप्पणी आपकी, खुलकर बोलिए। देखिए मनीष जी, आप आज संकोच ना करें, खुलकर बोले।
मैं खुल के ही बोल रहा हूं ना अर्णव जी, मैं तो जब बोलता हूं तो खुल के ही बोलता हूं, आप चिंता मत करिए। और आज मैं खुल के बोल रहा हूं, डंके की चोट पे बोल रहा हूं कि आज का दिन राघव चड्ढा क्या ट्वीट कर रहे हैं इस पे बहस करने का नहीं है। आज का दिन इस बात पे बहस करने का है कि नरेंद्र मोदी क्या ट्वीट कर रहे हैं। क्या नरेंद्र मोदी रियलाइज कर रहे हैं कि मैंने सीबीआई और ईडी का दुरुपयोग करके आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को सिर्फ दिल्ली का चुनाव जीतने की नीयत से जेल में डाला था? क्या नरेंद्र मोदी माफी मांगने को तैयार है इस देश से? क्या अमित शाह माफी मांगने को तैयार है इस देश से? आज का दिन ये चर्चा करने का है। राघव चड्ढा कब क्या ट्वीट करेंगे उस पर बाद में बात कर लेंगे, जिस दिन राघव चड्ढा पे बात होगी।
देखिए, ये आप बिल्कुल मूड में है, वैसे 1-to-1 हमारा चल रहा है, मगर मेरे प्रोग्राम को बहुत लोग देखते हैं। अजय आलोक जी चुप कर बैठकर सुन रहे हैं सब कुछ पटना से। एक आप मौका दे तो मैं एक बार उनको लाऊं, एक आमने सामने हो जाए। ये स्ट्रक्चर्ड फॉर्मूला से मैं निकल रहा हूं, मगर
आप उनके साथ बहस कीजिए, बाकी लोग हैं उनका जवाब देंगे। एक नहीं, मुझे माफी दें, मुझे अभी दूसरे टीवी चैनल वाले भी बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ पे, वो भी टाइम का वेट कर रहे हैं आपके साथ साथ।
कोई बात नहीं, मगर मैं
अजय आलोक जी से मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि पूरी उम्मीद है अर्णव की सच की तरफ से आप ही अजय आलोक से सच्चे क्वेश्चन पूछ लेंगे। मुझे पूरा भरोसा है आपके ऊपर।
नहीं, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत। एक सवाल बीजेपी ने पूछा था जो मैं एक आखिरी में पूछूंगा, मैं पूछूंगा। देखिए, ये कह रहे हैं कि आपने और अरविंद केजरीवाल ने कहा, मैं पूछ रहा हूं, मगर ये लोगों के मन में, वो कह रहे हैं कि कोर्ट ने कहा कि अरविंद केजरीवाल, मनीष सिसोदिया कट्टर ईमानदार हैं। ये कहा, ये पूछ रहे कहा, ये क्या आपकी इंटरप्रिटेशन है, आपकी समझ है कि आपने कोर्ट के शब्दों को थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट किया है इसमें?
नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कहा कि अरविंद केजरीवाल कट्टर बेईमान हैं। कहां लिखा, किसने कहा? नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने इंटरप्रेट किया था? नरेंद्र मोदी जी पिछले 3 साल से मनीष सिसोदिया और अरविंद केजरीवाल को बेईमान करने के लिए देश की हर एक एजेंसी का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं। उनको माफी मांगनी चाहिए आज देश से, और इन बीजेपी वालों को माफी मांगनी चाहिए कि हमने किसी परिवार को मेरा बेटा हॉस्टल में अकेले रोया है बैठ के, मेरी वाइफ, मैं जेल में था, अकेले बैठ के बीमार रोई है। उसका जवाब नरेंद्र मोदी देंगे आज इस बात का? इनसे पूछो बीजेपी वालों से कि क्यों आपने रुलाया जब आपके पास में सबूत नहीं थे? क्यों आपने परेशान किया इन लोगों को जब आपके पास सबूत नहीं थे? तो जी,
अभी मनीष सिसोदिया जी, आपको एक बार और बधाई देता हूं, अगली बार मिलेंगे। आज आपके लिए बहुत बड़ा दिन है। टू यू एंड योर फैमिली मेनी कांग्रेचुलेशंस। धन्यवाद मनीष सिसोदिया जी। To another exclusive right now with K. Kavita. Ladies and gentlemen, she has also been acquitted in the liquor scam. KCR's daughter, leader of Telangana, Jagruti, she's had her own tough time. K. Kavita, thank you. Good evening and congratulations, first of all, for today's order. Were you expecting this, or is this much more than even your wildest, dreams, this order?
I knew there would be one day when this will come up, but it was not today I was expecting this.
Ms. Kavita,
very, very
the allegation the BJP puts is of destruction of evidence. In your case also, there were allegations that you were destroying, concealing mobile phones that you were having, and that therefore, that is the reason why the prosecution case has not been successful.
I have given them 11 mobile phones. Nobody else has given them that kind of phones. 11 mobile phones of mine I have literally collected from the people, the helpers whom I gave it, and then gave it back to the agency. If I had something to hide, why would I do that? I have not destroyed anything. I have given them everything that they wanted.
The court has mentioned the South group in the charge sheet. The judge says if the same charge sheet would have been filed in a court in Chennai, it would have been perceived as offensive. The court says there is no material at all. However, when you look at the order in detail, what has been said here is not that the policy was wrong, but that there is no material to show a prior agreement or a document to prove a criminal conspiracy. Therefore, Ms. Kavita, are you the beneficiary of a technicality? Are you is this a technical victory for you in that sense? Because the technicality has not been upheld against you.
No, because Arnabji, there is none whatsoever, any agreement or anything prior that was done, etc. Truly, I am not a beneficiary of the liquor policy, or now I believe it is a very justified moral victory for me. I'm not just a beneficiary of a technicality. I gave all my phones, whatever questions they asked when they came home, we cooperated to the fullest of the extent. I was put in jail for 5.5 months. And what did I not do that the agencies wanted me to do? And how did I get off on technicality? It is not technicality. In my case, at least, I can very clearly say, because I can't vouch for anybody else. In my case, I fully cooperated. And then today, if you look at the judgment, Arnabji, the judge also, Honorable Judge also commented on things like, how can you refer to somebody from the south of India as the South Group? Why are you using these terms, and why are these agencies using terms like South Group? Why are you doing this? There are very harsh comments. And you are also, I hope, I read it somewhere in the media, I'm not sure, you should correct me if I'm wrong. The Honorable Court also ordered an investigation onto the investigating officer himself. That speaks volumes about the way these agencies have been functioning. Not only in my case, in every regional party, in every state we have seen this happen. It is very unfortunate, but that is the reality.
But you would agree that the scam did happen. I mean, like, let's put two things separately, Ms. Kavita. One, whether there was a scam. Two, whether technically the prosecution has been able to prove a scam, right? Now, this, whatever this cartel was, tell me, did you or did you not? 1 minute. Did you or did you not play a role in bringing businessmen and politicians, others, right, to do liquor business in Delhi? Let's put it broadly. You can't deny that you had a role there. You were part of a group of businessmen, politicians who were doing liquor business in Delhi. Legit, not legit is something else. Right?
First of all, Arnabji, where is the scam? Even after an honorable discharge, you are using this word as liquor scam. Where is the scam?
No, 1 minute.
Point two.
1 minute. No, 1 minute. The discharge at no point says that something wrong did not happen. As you are aware, Manish Sisodia, who was holding the excise portfolio, took back the policy. If there was nothing wrong in the policy, he would not have taken it back. Now, the court has said that you cannot prove that the formulation and implementation of the policy was done on the basis of collusion or on the basis of a financial trail. That does not mean a wrongdoing was not there. There was a wrongdoing. The court is not saying there was no wrongdoing. The court is saying you have been unable to prove a cash transaction. Now, these two things are different, aren't they? Wholly different.
See, first of all, whatever policy was made in Delhi, why was it taken back? What were the procedural lacunas? I am absolutely not aware of it. It is not my state. I have no connections there. I have nothing to do with it. Point one. Point two, as you said, that if at all I had anybody go there in Delhi to work with, if you are indicating that, I have nothing to do with it. Whoever went there from the entire southern part of India have done so.
No, point is whether southern part of India or not. I ask you this, Ms. Kavita, let me make it very clear out here. Simple point.
Yes.
Did you or did you not have a 1/3 stake in the firm called Indospirit, which benefited from the liquor policy of the Delhi government? You can say you did it as a businesswoman, but did you not do that?
Arnabji, let me ask you one more thing. I did not have any stake. First thing, why are you reholding a trial here in your channel
No, it's not a trial. It's only a question. I am aware of what the court has said.
There is not.
I am aware of what the court has said, but what I'm
not
simply
even able to frame any charges.
Pardon me?
Yes.
No. See,
I have no stake in any place.
Did you have?
I have no stake.
Did you do it generally out of just goodness of heart, or did you do it for a stake or equity? Did you have any?
What did I do? What are you accusing me of doing?
I'm asking you that were you involved in any way in liquor dealings in the National Capital Region? That's all.
No, I was not. No, I was not. This is the answer that I gave to the ED, CBI, and whoever asked me, and I'm telling you this again. No, I'm not.
Because when I look at the judgment today, right, the fundamental point in the judgment, Kavita, is not that something wrong did not happen. It is that you have, in the view of the court, you have not got the documentary evidence to prove that X, Y, or Z benefited from it financially. Or that if you have such material, like the statement of approver Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy, that alone is not enough. You know, that is the view of the court, that is not enough. You can't, on the basis of one approver statement, come to a conclusion. Now, that may be a summary of this court's findings. Another court may think otherwise.
Let us see. The truth will never change, Arnab. Today, this court has supported me. Tomorrow, another court also will support me. That is my confidence, because I am not involved in this. I have no idea about the dealings that have happened, as I time and again said, and I will continue to say so.
Did your father or brother call you after this judgment?
And
did your father, KCR, brother KTR, call you after this judgment? You have said earlier that they did not come out in your support when you spent time in jail. Have they called you today?
No, I did not say that. During the jail, they definitely helped me out. But before the jail, the 2 years or 2.5 years of the struggle with the BJP's bullying and online harassment, I had to single-handedly go through party's mechanism, social media, army, nothing helped me out. After that, we did have a fallout politically. That's a different story. Today, I have spoken with my mother. I have not spoken with my father or brother.
Well, Kavita, as of now, all I'll say is congratulations. It's a great victory for you legally, a big victory. And, your political career continues to move on, which is very interesting. You've been relentless in your political push. So you've shown a fair amount of tenacity in the process. I thank you and I congratulate you. K. Kavita, thank you for joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arnab.
Thank you. Now to the political debate that we have all been waiting for. Anmol, welcome. Faizan Kidwai, Samajwadi Party, welcome. Nikhil, welcome. Subrashta, welcome. Raman Malik, welcome. Tuhin, what do I say to you? What do I say to you? You made it a national issue, but when there was a press conference, you didn't even have a national press conference. Your national leaders, your national spokespersons, even you, did not do a press conference on this today. You chose, Sudhanshu Trivedi chose to do a press conference that was a drag from yesterday's issues regarding Nehru and Congress. Why are you dodging this issue? You had a bad day in court. You can't make a big deal of this case for a year, use it in an election, and then dodge the bullet when Kejriwal gets acquitted in the trial court.
They've been exposed badly.
Who's been exposed badly?
You know, the court judgment, prima facie, the trial court's judgment today, prima facie, appears anomalous. It amounts to miscarriage of justice, and that is why, it has, the CBI has decided to immediately challenge it in the higher court. Now, point is, if you were to accept today's judgment in totality, I have with me a series of indictments, of Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia. Manish Sisodia specifically from the last 2 years of the High Court and Supreme Court. Delhi excise policy case, Delhi High Court denies bail to Manish Sisodia.
You are defending the indefensible today, sir. You have been exposed today before the country.
So these are these? Please don't barge in like this. You have time to celebrate. Don't barge in like this. Let me make my point. Were these indictments an illusion? The point is very simple. You know, a discharge does not amount to acquittal. There have been multiple instances.
It stands on a higher pedestal.
Initially,
it stands on a higher pedestal.
The case was dismissed. Eventually, the culprit was convicted. Even in the Lalu Yadav case, initially the trial was dismissed.
May I come in, please? Tuhin.
So wait for.
I think you have not read the order. I think you have not read the order. The order says.
I've read the order.
No, you have not read the order. The order says there is no admissible evidence to show that Kejriwal and Sisodia misused their official authority. That was your argument. Anmol is responding out here. I don't want anyone to dodge the reality today.
There is dearth of evidence.
I am sorry, but one minute. Let's be clear on it. I have also been extremely critical of the Aam Aadmi Party on the liquor policy in the past. However, we are all aware that eventually it is tested in court. Now, it was if there was a scam, you cannot today say, oh, but Kejriwal had a sheesh mahal, so I think there was no scam. Or there was a scam. You have to prove in court that there was a conspiracy. You have to prove in court. Why have you failed to prove the matter in court?
No, obviously there seems to be a lack.
Deliberately, 1 minute. Deliberately what?
And that will be.
1 minute. Nikhil, 1 minute. Let me get. It's AAP's day today. I'll come to you. 1 minute. Please. Anmol. Have you destroyed evidence? They say you've destroyed evidence.
पहले तो आज मुंह मीठा करना चाहिए क्योंकि ये
आप ये रख लीजिए.
ये नहीं
आप ये रख लीजिए. मैं प्रोग्राम
आज आपके लिए खड़े होके देसी घी के बनवा के लाया हूँ मैं. आज एक लड्डू तो बनता है.
बैठ जाइए.
ये लोकतंत्र की जीत है.
अच्छा, thank you, well done. Thank you. Later. Thank you. Now the question is, thank you. Can I go back? I don't need marketing for a.
पहले आप.
The question is, Anmol. Let's go to the core issue here. First of all, congratulations. The court is saying that no material has been shown to suggest prior agreement or meeting of minds indicative of criminal conspiracy in the formulation of the policy. The court is not saying that the policy was right. The court is saying it's the outcome of a structured government process, which means the government of Arvind Kejriwal. Therefore, I don't find any place where the court says the policy is right. Secondly, you have said today that the court has said that Arvind Kejriwal is a kattar imandar, which means an absolutist
we are saying
in
today
truth.
As well.
My question is today, can you tell me, I have the order before me, so do you. Can you show me where in the order the court says that Arvind Kejriwal is a kattar imandar?
Satyamev Jayate, today justice has prevailed over injustice. Today the Honorable Rouse Avenue Court has demolished the case, false and fabricated so-called liquor scam, which is nothing but an investigation scam. We have been saying this from the last 2 years, that there's no shred of evidence, there's no witness, there's not a single money trail which has been established by the court today. And I'll read the order, the operative part, what the court said today. That the CBI case rests on surmises and conjectures, carries unhealthy precedent, and the court said that the prosecution case, as presented in the charge sheet, rested largely on surmises, conjectures, and inferential leaps unsupported by cogent material. This is what we have been saying. और आज की इस जीत ने साबित कर दिया कि हमारे नेता कट्टर ईमानदार हैं जो पूरा देश कहता आया है. और
where is the word kattar? In the order, page 523 to page 549. I would like to know from you, allow me please. Subrashta, my question is, I am asking here, I am only asking here, without, I don't want to peril any amount of exaggeration. I just wish to ask you, because we must be fair.
Certainly,
we cannot say, Subrashta, I don't find the use
Let
of
me-
the word.
let me complete.
I don't find the
Let
use
me
of the
complete.
word
Let me
Kattar Imandar. So can you stop giving playback music, Congress? I am asking Subrashta. If he's saying,
can I answer
so
that?
I'm talking to Subrashta.
No, can I answer your
Her name is
question?
Subrashta.
No, but her
I am
name is
asking
Subrashta, but here's
Subrashta. What is your problem?
You already consumed a lot of airtime distributing tweets. This is there is a conversation that has to happen about institutional probity.
Subrashta, I don't find the use of the word Kattar Imandar.
For the last 4 years, 10 seconds. For the last 4 years, they unleashed ED, CBI, income tax, all the investigative agency, and put our leader behind bars. But today, the honorable
Subrashta, now Anmol. I'm letting Subrashta intervene for clarity. Audio clarity. Audio. I'll come back.
My airtime. I'm really sorry to say this
We
to
shall
you.
not speak over each other. Thank
But
you.
I'm very assertive and very protective about my politics also on screen. I'm not going to lend it to Aam Aadmi Party. Let me be very clear that what you guys are doing is not vindication. It is self-gloating in the face of institutional accountability. For the last 3 years, BJP was after you. I take that charge. But exit of Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia is not a moment of celebration, but for introspection. Did you ever do a press conference? Did any of your MPs
Your leader owes an apology to the
Did
nation.
your chief minister do a press conference to
झूठे और
explain
फर्जी
what
केस
exactly
में
went in that
हमारे
Twitter
नेताओं
policy?
को आपने जेल में
Did you
डाला.
ever explain to us
Today you
what
have
role
been
this
brutally
Kavita had to
exposed by
play?
the Honorable Rao Revenue Court.
Your politicians do not even have the basic institutional...
A sitting chief minister was put behind
to
bars.
sit in a panel on Republic
A sitting
and
chief
answer
minister was
questions
put behind
of
bars.
panelists like us.
The point
They want
is-
to
We are
do
grateful to the
one-on-one
court for
conversations.
this
Because
historical
then you have to
judgment.
answer questions.
However, a question.
Anmol,
Which says
we are done with this whole drama of we are
departmental
Kattar
proceeding
Imandar.
must be
You can't
initiated
even-
against
why are you
CBI
screaming
officials.
over me?
Arnab
Why
ji,
are you
departmental
screaming over
proceeding
me?
against
And
CBI
more
officials.
Satyadev Jayate for you. So
You're a lawyer, and Subrashta, the lawyer. I want to bring the detail. See now, Faizan, please listen to my question. The court is not saying that a wrong did not happen. The court is saying that if people have accomplice-like statements, accomplice-like action, alleged conversation occurring in the presence of public persons, they are saying that yes, okay, you are saying that all of this is there, but this does not amount to legal corroboration. The court is not saying that the approver statement is not there. The court is saying that you are taking the approver statement too seriously. The court is not saying that there isn't a scam.
Tell you what the court is saying.
The court is not saying there isn't a wrongdoing. The court is saying you can't prove a criminal conspiracy behind the wrongdoing. Faizan Kedwa is on the debate. Faizan, and then I'll come to all. Faizan, now please, you'll come in later, last today.
Okay.
Faizan.
Okay, sir.
Faizan.
First of all, sir, to everybody watching this show, I just want to say today the truth didn't win. It roared, and it roared so loud that the voice will be heard not only in India but all across the world. And the people will see the ruling party, how disgusting this ruling party is, how vindictive this ruling party is. Just for political benefits, they harass people, their political opponents. And how disgusting of Bharatiya Janata Party. I heard you say, Mr. Goswami, that BJP is saying this is a discharge, not an acquittal, and court is not saying that there is no scam. How pathetic of BJP, this desperation of BJP to salvage the failed political witch hunt plan. In this greed, they have forgotten that discharge holds more legal weight than acquittal. These allegations were so baseless that the honorable courts felt they don't deserve even a trial. And through this, in
your
this
chance
charge
to
sheet of
rebut,
CBI,
Raman,
in
after
the
that.
dustbin,
Toin's chance to rebut. You will come in. I make it fast. You will come in. I extend the debate. Toin.
I have given you multiple instances where courts where cases that were discharged by the lower courts have eventually gone and the culprits have faced conviction. There are multiple cases, including one of the Tamil Nadu minister.
Threshold for even a
There are multiple such cases, and I am assuring you, Arvind Kejriwal's fate will be the same as that of Lalu Yadav. So don't gloat over it today. Multiple by High Court in 2024-25.
He owes an apology. He owes an apology for targeting our leaders.
Arnab, we will
for tarnishing his
Arnab, we will see.
You were trying to destroy Aam Aadmi Party.
Legally. But since today, let me answer the political part of it. Let me answer the political part of it. We will.
Tuhin is on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. Lines will be opened up.
Let me. We will eventually, Arnab, see what happens on the legal front. But since today, we will eventually see what happens on the legal front, but let me address the political part today. Since Arvind Kejriwal has demanded fresh elections in Delhi, let me tell you this, that please let me finish now. No, don't have the basic courtesy. You should be more graceful today. You should be more graceful today. Allow me to complete. Since he has demanded fresh elections today, let me tell you, Arnab, that in the past, whenever a politician has been put behind bars in the past, he used to evoke sympathy. He used to evoke sympathy. This was the first time. This was the first time when the voters of Delhi also believed that Arvind Kejriwal was wrong. So therefore, he does not enjoy any trust of the people and the voters of Delhi. Let him not be under any illusion that
with neither a sense of sympathy
or empathy. If elections are held today, he will get support.
Neither a sense of sympathy or empathy. May I say this thing that to you, to Tuhin, that somewhere, if you look at people like M.R. Venkatesh who supported your fight against corruption initially, the increasing feeling about the BJP government is that when it comes to proving a case of corruption in court, it woefully fails. Now, my question is, can you not be my... I know it's your day background music. Raman, how embarrassing is this? Listen, if you make a big allegation, you cannot, and you fight a whole election on the basis of that allegation, right? You fought the whole election on the basis of that allegation, and you're unable to provide any evidence of personal gain, money trail, quid pro quo, or misuse of office, right? If you are unable to provide any admissible proof, and you are only placing some theory, one approver statement, and on that basis you carried out the arrest of a sitting chief minister. See, you can't get away with this, you know, that it is looking, and what the court has stated today is Martin Luther King, that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, right? And let justice be done though the heavens may fall. These are all grandiloquent statements of the court, but have you not failed? Did you not fail? I want Tuhin also. Tuhin and Raman. If you have failed, let me tell you, there is no harm in saying we failed to.
No.
We failed.
I'm a citizen of this.
Last year. Yeah. See, the basic point is this. And look where your lawyers have failed. The court has said you have not been able to show any material, no hard evidence to provide collusion.
I'll tell you.
Tuhin and up. No hard evidence.
Let me read.
Tuhin and up. Wait, Tuhin first. Wait. Anmol, wait. Let him. Jhoot bolenge to bolenge. Let him speak, yeah. Tuhin, no hard evidence. Tuhin, no hard evidence.
Since time is short, let me just pose 3 questions to AAP since they...
No, you answer my question. Where's your hard evidence?
Why did you... No, so of course... CBI officials...
You have been thoroughly exposed for it. Your case has been demolished.
To build a...
And Tuhin said that the CBI failed to
build case, there is accountability which needs to be fixed.
Case unable to survive.
If CBI, I have already said this, Arnab, if the CBI has not been able to... If the CBI has not been able to build a watertight case, certain officials who were involved in investigation need to be held
Girish Mishra is calling from Hyderabad. Girish,
that, number one...
I'm taking couple of calls tonight. See, Girish Mishra from Hyderabad. Are you there, sir? Girish.
Hello.
Girish, go on. Louder, please. Go on.
Guys, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, go on, Girish.
Your media. Can I go back again? Can I talk to you again?
Yeah, please start. Yeah.
Okay. Arnabji, very good evening. This liquor scam, politicians, they are afraid of politicians, first of all. I want to ask one question. Their children are studying in convent or abroad, or about to be boarding a plane to go abroad. The money is already stashed abroad. It might take some time, but they know the leverage, they know the leniency in High Court and Supreme Court. In the meantime, they want to have a political career of their own.
But they won the case. You can. I will.
Sir, you must read the order, 600-page order, which has been passed today by the Rouse Avenue Court, and it very categorically said, while discharging the accused, specifically, all the 23 accused have been discharged, but Arvind Kejriwal ji and Manish Sisodia ji. The court held that there was no material showing demand or acceptance of illegal gratification by him, and that the CBI failed to establish any direct or indirect financial claim leading him into alleged bribe transaction. Inke pet mein dard ho gaya, sach.
Okay, one minute. I wish. No, Raman, wait. Raman, don't do this. I wish to ask. No drama. No, don't do drama. Nikhil. Nikhil, why is the Congress Party? Just a brief one from you. Why is the Congress Party sulking? You say the government misuses agencies. However, how in this case is the Congress Party sulking? Are you so insecure of the Aam Aadmi Party that you're sulking at their victory today? Briefly.
So the entire debate has been how the prosecution has not been able to prove their case in front of the court. So what you can't prove in court doesn't necessarily mean it's not true. The scam might have happened, corruption might have happened, money may have changed hands. It's just
that's all a might.
Anmol. Can I please complete? What has not happened is that the CBI has not proved it in court. Now you say that is the CBI's incompetence. I say that is the CBI's deliberate political competence. The CBI has chosen to not give any visible or proper evidence.
Thank you. I got your point. I'm going to Sarvanan from Bengaluru. Thank you very much. Others on the screen. Sarvanan from. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarvanan from Mumbai. Take him off the screen. 1 minute. Of others, Tuin on the screen. Tuin only on the screen, and Sarvanan is calling from Mumbai. Can you guys keep quiet? Audio down. Nikhil, when you've been asked to be quiet, please do. Sarvanan from Mumbai, Bengaluru, please. Yeah, Sarvanan.
Thank you, Arnab, for putting me on air. Arnab, there's going to be zero political impact on this verdict. I tell you why. Because Arvind Kejriwal came to public after fighting against India against corruption. So we were looking for a best alternative to the existing government at that time during Congress regime.
You don't think he gets an opportunity now? You don't think he gets an opportunity, a fresh start?
After coming into power, he went into making an alliance with Congress.
You don't think he gets a fresh start now?
He proved to be a political opportunist. So people know him very well, and he definitely lost the credibility.
I will let you respond full frame because the question is to you. They are saying the opportunity is lost. He's not going to get a second opportunity to burnish his image.
See, people of Delhi believes him. People of Delhi believes in his kaam ki rajniti, and that is what Bharatiya Janata Party knew, that they cannot compete with him in terms of work which he has done in the field of education or healthcare and many other areas. That is why they tried to tarnish his image, and in a false and fabricated liquor scam, which has been thoroughly exposed today by the Honorable Court. He has been proved again. It has been proved again that he is taintless. Hamare neta kattar imandar hai. This has been proved again by the court.
Full frame, and we are ending with that. We'll go into the bumper with that. Full frame, ladies and gentlemen, the visual of the day, the raw footage of Arvind Kejriwal crying.
Without tears.
Whether it was in the presence of cameras or not, but he did cry. He was aware the cameras were there and getting fully consoled by Sisodia, also getting.
Witnessing our leaders were behind bars for 2 years. Have they put Rahul Gandhi behind bars in the National Herald scam?
Ladies and gentlemen, I said I'm ending with that full frame. Volume down.
Rahul Gandhi ko jail mein nahi dalenge.
Okay, don't
Sonia
speak.
Gandhi ko jail mein nahi dalenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's. May I say this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the visual of the day. Arvind Kejriwal breaking down after being acquitted. That's the moment of the day. I'll see you after a fantastic weekend that I hope you have. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।